No matter what you're going through, just know you're going to get through. No matter what it is in life that you may be facing, understand that it too shall come to pass. You either coming out of a storm, you're in the middle of a storm, or you are in the beginning of a storm. But don't lose faith. Don't lose sight. The Most High God will not bring you this far to cause you to stumble. You must understand that evil is evil and good is good. And everybody have a choice. Sometimes people don't want to see you do good. They want to see you do good, but just not better than them. So you got to make a decision that you are going to do what the Most High God has allowed you to do. You didn't come this far to give up on your dreams, to give up on your goals, to give up on your vision. You got to be able to walk by faith and not sight, and you got to be able to stand against adversity. See, the enemy is going to come at you, and the enemy is going to throw everything but the kitchen sink. Like my brother New Breed say, New Breed Global Truth. You know what I'm saying? Gonna throw everything at you but the kitchen sink. You see what I'm saying? So you got to be able to stand through the test of times. You got to be able to tell God thank you. You know what I'm saying? You have not because you ask not. Seek, you shall find. Knock, and the door will be open. You got to keep a rich mentality. You know what I mean? You got to begin to tell God thank you. It's just like birthing pains. Starting over. Starting your life over and waking up on the right side of the bed. Not everybody is trying to do what's right. Not everybody is trying to treat others how they want to be treated. So consider yourself blessed. You know what I'm saying? Consider yourself blessed and highly favored because you care about people. You care about others. You care about how they feel. You care about, you care about the peace, the joy. Not everybody is going to care about, how you feel. You know what I'm saying? When you got empathy and you got sympathy for others, then God is going to bless you. When you able to put yourself aside and you able to see what someone else is going through, and you take time out your day to ask them how they doing, or you take time out your day to see how they feel, God is gonna reward you for that. God is gonna acknowledge you for showing that type of love, for being a bigger person. You know what I'm saying? You might be on a job and you got people coming up against you. You might be out and about and you got people talking about you. They gossiping about you. They spread rumors about you. I want you to understand, God sits high and look low. You don't have to worry about what people are saying about you. They may be watching you right now. They may be clocking you right now. You know what I'm saying? Some people just have an unhealthy obsession with you. You know what I mean? Just because of your greatness or the goodness that God given you. Some people just gonna hate you just because they want to, just because they choose to. And you just trying to show love. You just trying to be the bigger person. You just trying to tell God thank you. But it just seemed like your good ain't good enough. It's like if I do good by them, if I don't do good, it's still gonna be damn. You know what I'm saying? For some people, you just can't. No matter how much good you do for them, it's just not good enough. It's just not enough. So I want us to continue to tell God thank you. And I want us to continue to travel down the road that's narrow, that's less traveled. Because not everybody is able to do what's right. Not everybody is able to forgive, you know what I'm saying, people that do wrong by them. You know, not everybody's able to do that. You know, so count it all joy when you have the world to be envious of you. You know, when you got people hate you without cause, you know what I mean? It just seems like everywhere you turn, you got somebody jumping out at you. You got somebody, you know, trying to take you out. You got somebody trying to destroy your peace. You know, just count it all joy. You know, keep on trusting in the Most High God. Don't put your trust in cash money. Don't put your trust in people. You know, keep your faith. Like, keep on keeping on. Keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? It may be hard right now. It might seem like God is not with you. But this is the time where God is with you the most. When you're being tested, when you're being tried. You know what I'm saying? It's just the devil trying to scare you off. Trying to get you uncomfortable so you can curse God. You know what I'm saying? But if God is for you, who can be against you? You know, so let us make sure that we are staying on the journey of righteousness. Make sure we keeping a forgiving heart, and we loving one another, and we helping one another, and we able to see past what somebody did yesterday. Because every day is another day for God to bless you. You know what I'm saying? Every day is another day for you to do better than you did. You know, so continue to walk by faith and not by sight. You know, you might have people looking at you with the evil eye. You might have people that's trying to control you. You might got people that's trying to go against the will of God by telling you what to do. But I want you to know God see everything. And the more you trust God, the more God is going to fight your battles. So lean not on your own understanding. You know, lean not on your own understanding. You know, keep walking by faith and not by sight. Because if you keep walking by sight, you're going to start to worry about what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? You're going to start to look at the mean mugs and the cold stirs, and, you know, you're going to start to see the faces on people. You know what I mean? Like, this too shall pass. Like, your faith is being tested. You know, so don't go weary of well doing. Don't go weary of doing what's right. You know, so, but when you're walking by faith, you're able to see that God is for you and not against you. That God ain't gonna never leave you or forsake you in your time of need. You know, we born in this world alone, we're gonna go out alone. You know, fear is of the devil. God did not give you a spirit of fear, but a sound mind. And as long as you got that sound mind, you can hear what God is saying to you. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about the evil that surround you. Don't worry about the evil that's trying to stop you. You know, people want to be able to control you, and they want to be able to tell you what to do. They want to be able to, you know, cause you to stumble. You know, they don't want to see you do good. They don't want to see you do better than them. You know, so when you loving yourself and you loving God, you know, the blessings is gonna fall. The blessings are gonna pour. But you can't give up at doing right. You know what I'm saying? You can't give up at doing what's right. You know, we all have tests and trials that we got to get beyond, that we have to pass. You know, but God did not bring you this far to leave you or abandon you in your faith. especially in your time of need. You know what I'm saying? People know how they be treating you. People know how, they be coming up against you. But then you have to tell God thank you, and you have to count it all joy. Don't let nothing rob you of your peace. Don't let nothing rob you of your joy. Continue to walk down the road less traveled. You know what I mean? God knows what you're going through. God knows that, you are being going against adversity. And what don't kill you is just going to make you stronger. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to make you a better person. So I just want to encourage you to keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep telling God thank you. I need y'all to like this video, share this video, and comment on this video, and subscribe to this channel. And pass it to somebody that you know it may help. Keep your faith. Stay strong. You know what I'm saying? You may be faced with evil or adversity, but I want you to know it's going to be all right. I want you to know, blessed God give it, blessed God take it away. You don't have to worry about the arrows that's being thrown at you. You don't have to worry about Satan trying to send people against you, because no matter what, you're going to make it. You're going to get past this. You just can't give up. You just can't quit. You're going to get past this. If you just keep your eyes focused on the Most High God, you're going to be all right. Everything happens for a reason, and everything happens within seasons. But if you don't lose focus, if you don't lose sight of where God is taking you, then God ain't going to give up on you. It get a little bit of, you get a little fearful going through the wilderness. It be a little fearful when you don't understand the things that's coming towards you. You know what I mean? You got the mean mugs, the cold stirs. You got people mistreating you. But then stay humble, stay faithful, and stay vigilant. Stay true to yourself if you're not true to anybody else. Because God won't bring you this far to abandon you in your faith. God will not allow you to lose your head, but He will allow you to use your head. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you just gotta stare death in His face. You know what I'm saying? Like, God, I know God ain't bringing me this far just to cause me to lose. I know God didn't bring me this far just to cause me to stumble. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep moving, and I'm going to do it when it's easy, and I'm going to do it when it's hard. Hang on a second, y'all. I'm going to catch up with y'all a little bit later. God bless. Peace and blessings. Like this video, share this video, comment at the bottom.